Right, hello guys and welcome to today's video. In today's video, as you can see, we're on some classic Black Ops 1 for one reason and one reason only. We're going to be talking about some huge old COD coming to Game Pass news because yes, there is something that came out yesterday that leads me to believe and many others to believe that old Call of Duty games are going to be coming to the Game Pass very soon. So I want to talk about that today and play some classic Black Ops 1, see where it's see if it's hacked, see if it's got alive, see what's going on with these old COD games. But today we're on Black Ops 1 to talk about old COD games possibly coming to the Game Pass very soon, thanks to this new bit of information. Not official from Microsoft, but information that has changed and kind of leads me to believe that this is going to happen. So as you can see, player count 1,249. These games aren't as populated as obviously the newer games for obvious reasons. They're very old. Not many people have access to them anymore, and most people, you know, probably don't even have the old discs, etc. You know, you can buy them for the historic stuff, but why would you pay £20, which is about what they charge for these games on the Microsoft Store right now? But let's get into it. Let's try and find a game in Team Deathmatch and talk about this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flash it on your screen right now, is a tweet from Charlie Intel yesterday that shows this. Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2, and Call of Duty 4 MW2007 have shown up on the Microsoft Store for PC. These three games appeared on the PC Xbox Store with a release date of today. Now it says 12th of 9th, 2024. It's an American forward, but that meant 9th of December 2024 is when this appeared. And what this suggests that these could be games, or these three could be coming to the Game Pass very soon. Now, why does this suggest this? One, these games have never ever appeared in the Microsoft Store. These old Call of Duty games like this have never ever been on the Microsoft Store to be purchased. On PC, you've had to either buy them through like Steam and services like that. But Microsoft Store itself has never ever had old Call of Duty games on it. Not one time. And this is the first time. And the reason for this being would suggest that the old Call of Duty games will be coming to not only the Game Pass, so that's for the players on Xbox like you and me, but the PC Pass, which can be taken advantage of course by PC users, which allows you to access to Microsoft games and stuff. And of course, these old Call of Duty games, everything Call of Duty is now owned by Microsoft. So I'm quite excited. This seems to suggest that these games are coming back very soon, and we might be starting off with a collection here of Call of Duty 1, 2 and Call of Duty 4 to start the whole process of kicking off old COD games on Game Pass. And I'm excited for this, okay? And I was quite shocked to see this, that this, you know, PC, that it was on the PC Pass, because I was very skeptical of whether they put it on the PC Pass or not, because of many different things, which we'll talk about now. But one of the reasons being that PC Pass has like a modding community and stuff, and most of the modding stuff, you need to just own a copy of the game. And with everyone being able to access the game through what would be the PC Pass for, you know, what is it, £15 a month or whatever it is, to then be able to own every single old Call of Duty game when they eventually put them all on there, makes it very open for a lot of people to probably go back and want to play those games, and at the same time repopulate them, and just in general, it's going to be very interesting. It could genuinely take sales away from the newer games, which I imagine Microsoft, Activision have discussed many times, and that's probably why we haven't seen any of these games like on the Game Pass now, because obviously Black Ops 6 is out right now, the new Warzone sort of era is out right now, and they didn't want to like take away sales from that. But this happening now does suggest that they are starting to build towards getting those old COD games on the Game Pass, because we know it's there. We know it's supposed to be happening. I know I made a video talking about, is it going to happen? And that's because we haven't seen any information for a very long time. And this is the first bit of information, which again, not official for Microsoft. It's, you know, as players kind of seeing this sort of thing happen. They didn't mention it anywhere that this had happened, but they did just like showcase, you know, we found it as players, and it sort of suggests that this is going to happen. It's a very random thing to do, especially in the midst of Black Ops 6 being out. It's only been, what, a month and a bit, maybe 2 months now of Black Ops 6 being out. And it suggests that they are starting to finally build towards old Call of Duty games coming to both the Game Pass and now I can probably say the PC Pass. And we've got things like this anyway. So we'll talk about that as well in a second. Obviously, as that guy was clearly invisible and is cheating, so that's fun to deal with. But this is the problem with these old Call of Duty games, right? We have the issue that these are hacked. These have security issues. They have things that Microsoft and Activision need to be fixing before they actually put them on the PC Pass and Game Pass. And on PC, it's going to be more important, because if they put these games on the PC Pass, which again would be great for like the modding community and stuff, like zombies, stuff like that, there's a lot that can change and be done on PC just compared to Xbox. On Xbox, it'll just be a case of, you know, repopulating the playlists and stuff, making it so that people can actually play these games. Oh, hold on, he's I'm pretty sure he is immortal as well. So there might be two cheaters. I don't know if he was the guy who was originally invisible as well. But yeah, this is one of those things that kind of annoys us with these old COD games. And obviously, as you can see, that's a showcase that they haven't fixed these things yet. Kind of knew that, and obviously that guy's clearly invisible as well. And we've now got host migration, which is another thing that kind of needs to be dealt with when it comes to these games. Lots of issues need fixing with these old COD games. I think everyone agrees with that. Unfortunately, because of the time period they were in, you know, we didn't have dedicated servers. We have peer-to-peer servers and stuff. The security is not up to scratch like it was years ago. Like, it was fine for when it was years ago, but obviously times have evolved, technology's evolved. There are people out there who've now got like different types of mods, like there's mod menus, stuff like that. People have like wall hacks, you name it. People can just boot you offline as well because of non-dedicated servers and the peer-to-peer servers. And you kind of seen a demonstration of it now, like the people cheating and stuff, ruining the game. I don't know why people still go back to old Call of Duty games to do this sort of thing. It could just be kids who just, yeah, I don't know, like to mess around with the mods and stuff and think it's fun because they're immortal and stuff. I don't know. But it's one of those. It kind of ruins the game for all of us, you know, all of us who do go back and play. This isn't even the worst of it. Like, Black Ops 1's normally quite good, but Black Ops 2, I never really go back and play Black Ops 2 too much because it has so many issues when it comes to cheating, etc. Now got a connection interrupted. Like, we're getting all the issues right now. But like I said, we show it how it is. I'm not going to, you know, gloss over it and pretend that these things don't exist. These are a lot of issues that need fixing before they even do come to the Game Pass, come to the PC Pass. But yes, due to that like information there of Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2, and Call of Duty 4, all showing up on the Microsoft Store for PC and potentially, well, being able to be purchased, I believe, right now, and you guys can confirm down below whether or not. It does say there that they should be available, should have been available yesterday, so you should be able to buy them for about, I'm looking at it now, I believe it's like $20 a piece or something, which is, I'll be honest, a little bit expensive, though on PC they do have a little bit more value, I'd say, for $20 a piece. But if they come to the Game Pass, then it makes it a lot more, like a lot better. You can have all three of them at once through the Game Pass for like $15 a month, or however much it costs for a year subscription, etc. And again, I'm excited. I believe this leads to us now believing that COD is coming, or old Call of Duty games will be coming to the Game Pass and PC Pass very, very soon. But like I said, let's talk about the issues. Let's talk about the things that need fixing. I think dedicated servers is a must. They've got to do something with these old Call of Duty games when it comes to dedicated servers. These, of course, like I said, are peer-to-peer, which means people can find your IP address, they can boot you offline. There's a lot of security issues that can happen because of these peer-to-peer servers. And I'd like to think Microsoft and Activision would think about this before doing this and not just see the money sign and the all, you know, dollars and all that stuff like away in front of their face and seeing the cash that they'd make from this. They need to take care of the issues. We haven't seen any substantial enough, like, dealing with the issues, you know what I mean? Like, as I said, we saw that previous game, there was a hacker right there, you know? And those sort of things needs to be gone. Like, how many people can actually go back and play these games if they're just hacked, right? It's not gonna be fun for anyone to go back and play. No one's gonna enjoy it. I don't know if that guy's even immortal as well. He might be immortal. I don't know. Which kind of ruins the experience for all of us. But we'll find out in a second if he's immortal or not. But it ruins the experience. It takes the fun out of the game as much as people, you know... I'm not a fan of it. He might be immortal. And I'm getting booted again. Either I'm getting booted or the game's just disconnecting or something. I don't know what's going on. But as you can see, there are many issues that are kind of ruining the game. So we're going to keep talking about them whilst kind of dealing with them, I guess. We'll try and find a new lobby whilst we're at it. But yeah, as you can see, there's cheaters, lagging issues. Like, as you can see, the peer-to-peer servers don't even work that well. Someone with a bad connection gets a host and it can just ruin the server and just end the game, which is a very frustrating experience for someone trying to go back and play these games. I don't think anyone's going to want to go back and play these games through the PC Pass, through the Game Pass, if they continue to have these issues of, like, you know, these servers not being dedicated. So they need dedicated servers. We need to get out of the way. Dedicated servers need to happen. I know it probably sucks for Activision because they're going to be like, well, why should we pay for servers for these old games? But at the end of the day, no one's going to go back and play them if they simply can't play them because the servers keep, you know, dropping out or people are using them to boot people off, etc. And it's just a big security breach as well. So a lot needs to change from this. And hopefully they've thought about this and hopefully they've decided to think of this. Will they do this? I don't know. The only issue is they might not do this simply because they will want these games to be played and be bought and stuff. Because obviously, again, they want to make money in that. But the other issue is they won't want them to be popular. They want them to overtake their current games, right? Black Ops 6, etc. They won't want to see Black Ops 6 lose its player base because people are going back. That was a nice little feed there, by the way. Are going back and playing these games over the current games, which I know a lot of people probably will if they become populated and are like you know, fun to play and are like safe as well, and just you can go on and actually play like a normal experience like you used to. A lot of people will be going back and flying back to these games. Like Black Ops 2, if it gets like properly fixed and sorted, it's going to be a must-want for people. People are going to go back and want to play those games because they're going to be just nostalgic. There's going to be people out there as well who have never played these games. Black Ops 2 and that, Black Ops 1, some people probably weren't even born that I'm talking to you right now who haven't played these games. And you guys are going to want to experience these games because you're probably wondering, why do we like these games so much? Why do we like Black Ops 1? You're probably looking at this thinking I'm crazy because of all the hackers and the dedicated, non-dedicated servers and stuff. But as you can see, there's no skill-based matchmaking, there's no crazy movement. Some people just liked this experience of Call of Duty. It was a lot more casual, a lot more free, a lot more fun, great maps. There's so many good things to say about these old Call of Duty games. You know, the best era of Call of Duty we have ever seen is this time period of games. You know, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, MW2, MW3. They are the best games in the series for a reason, and everyone I know would agree, at least with one of them four, will say that those are the best games in the series. So hopefully they get these issues sorted. Now, the hackers and cheaters issue, they've got to stop mod menus. They've got to somehow improve the security in these games. They've got to deal with mod menus and stuff. They need to stop theater mode glitches as well. Of course, Black Ops 2 has theater mode glitches. I'm not going to tell you. What is that? Okay, that was the worst mic in the world, but we'll get this guy anyway. But anyway, I don't know if he's using a Connect mic, but he might be playing through backwards reverse compatibility, which, by the way, if you didn't know, I am actually playing through reverse compatibility. Xbox Series X, I'm playing off of my Xbox Series X to play Black Ops 1, which I think is fantastic. Like, something that was great that Microsoft done to get these games on reverse compatibility and stuff was absolutely fantastic. But they need to take advantage of it by putting them on the Game Pass. You know, it's all relying on people having their own copies of the game and stuff. But putting these on the Game Pass and PC Pass will massively revive the player bases. It will allow people to actually go back and experience these games, and not just to hope that someone's playing, you know, today, and hope that people aren't cheating and hacking, etc. And then on top of like the cheating mod menus, stuff like that, which we all agree needs to be dealt with, needs to be fixed. You know, they need to make the experience good, you know, and possible to be played, not just, oh, you can get on and play and search, but then you're going to run into a hacker, you're going to run into a bad server. All these sort of things need fixing. But let's talk about DLCs. Old Call of Duty games, of course, had DLC. And what DLC we're talking about? We had map packs, we had stuff like that. And I think these games need their DLCs to be free, like Black Ops 1 DLCs, MW free, all of the great map packs that a lot of us probably never ever experienced. I personally never got to experience like some of the most iconic zombies maps that we've ever seen from Black Ops 1, MW free map packs and stuff like that. MW2 obviously I believe had a map pack. There's a lot of map packs that I never got to experience, which I would love to go back and play just to see how good those experiences are, and especially zombies. I think zombies will have so much of a replayability factor, especially PC wise. Like PC has, of course, mod menus and stuff, people doing mods and stuff for zombies. And all you need to do normally to actually be able to use like the modded clients of those games is to just own a copy of the game. So having the PC Pass and the Game Pass will allow you to have the copy of the game that you need in order to be able to go back and play the games, and then, you know, use the modded clients and stuff, the modded zombies maps that people make and stuff for Black Ops 1 and all these classic Call of Duty games, etc. But I don't know how far away we are. Like, how far are we off of this? I don't know. But the fact that those games have come to PC Pass now suggests we're a lot closer to us getting those games back, getting the ability to play and have an actual revived player base, and, you know, expect people to be online when we're playing these games is a lot closer than me and you, myself and you may think. Now, when do I actually think this will happen? When this will actually change and we will see these games come to Game Pass? Now, I don't think it'll be anytime like now, like say Christmas time. Of course, Black Ops 6, they're going to be wanting to sell as much copies of Black Ops 6 as they can in that Christmas period. A lot of people get in the game for, you know, of course, you know, as a Christmas present, etc. So we're going to be seeing that sort of thing, and I can't see them trying to ruin those sales by having like announcing old COD in the next like month or so. I personally believe we could see it around that end of January, February time. And what I'd say possibly even Oh, hold on. Yep, so I've got the hacker on my team, as you can see, because he's invisible, which does suck, because even though he's not doing it against me, he is ruining the game. Of course, he's got his hater up and that, which I am taking full advantage of, but he is ruining the game a little bit by doing what he's doing. And yeah, like I said before, that's something that needs fixing. Microsoft, Activision need to fix this before anything, before the games come to the Game Pass. And like I said, I'm speculating end of February, March is what I'm speculating. Do I have any information to suggest that? No. But it is the time period where Call of Duty starts to, you know, fall down a little bit. People kind of judge themselves whether they like this year's game or dislike this year's game. And then they kind of either don't start playing Call of Duty or go on and lead to play something else. And that would be a good time for Microsoft and Activision to strike and put old Call of Duty games onto the Game Pass. It will just keep people playing Call of Duty, which of course Microsoft Activision wants people to do. They want to be making sure that people are playing Call of Duty, and what better way to do that than to give them sort of a new, fresh experience. Some people are going to want to go back and play for the nostalgia of old Call of Duty games. Some people are going to want to play old Call of Duty games for that fresh, new experience that they've never, ever experienced. And I'm not going to get a chance to call this in, but screw it, we're going to do it anyway. It's probably going to end as I call it in. But we got the Chopper Gunner. Classic Black Ops 1. I mean, I've had some fun here playing this, you know. And again, it's nice to be able to come back. I actually got a kill with it. Nice to go back and actually play these games, but they are hacked. They are filled with cheaters. They do have server issues. They do have a lot of things that need to be fixed before they come to the Game Pass, and I can't stress that enough. I am excited, though, by this news. I'm excited that we've seen Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2, and Call of Duty 4 appear on the Microsoft Store for PC. This massively suggests that old Call of Duty games will be coming to the Game Pass and PC Pass very, very soon. But like I said, cheating needs to be fixed. The servers need to be fixed, all these issues that need to be fixed, the actual security needs to be fixed, and on top of that, the discussion needs to be thrown about, does DLCs for old Call of Duty games need to be free as well, because they are so old, so that people can actually experience the old Call of Duty DLCs that people didn't get to experience, and allow those people who do have those DLCs and own those DLCs currently to be able to use their DLCs, because if people don't buy those DLCs, they can't use those DLCs, because people won't actually matchmake other people to, you know, play those DLCs. And I said DLC quite a lot there. Someone get a DLC counter up there. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you are excited that the possibility of old COD games coming to Game Pass and PC Pass in the next couple of months or so. But stay tuned. I will be posting more videos about this, of course, as hopefully we get some more information and official information from Microsoft talking about this old Call of Duty games coming to Game Pass. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, notifications on. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.